everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tonya, and today I'm going to be working on Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one. In this design, I found this beautiful white fir wreath in the Dollar Tree Plus section, and Dollar Tree has these new velvety bows, and this made just a beautiful design. I took one of my little Christmas picks that I had in my stash and glued that right on the bottom, and this made a beautiful piece of decor for my Woodlands farmhouse theme. And look how beautiful and simple this one was to create. And everyone, if you're lucky enough to have that Dollar Tree Plus section, they have these there along with many other ones. Now for our second design, I'm going to be taking these little shelf sitter snow globes, and we're going to be turning these in to beautiful little toboggans and snow hats. I thought this was such a fun DIY. And keep in mind, all of these items come from Dollar Tree. I took some of these beautiful little scarves and one of the Snowflake Christmas towels and just cut those out to fit right over top of these little shelf sitter snow globes. And I love this design. I think this one is definitely one of my favorite of these 10 today. And you can see how easy it was just to slip those right over there. And I used my hot glue gun, but you could use a sewing machine if you needed. And I took my white yarn and wrapped around the bottom to make the little cap part of my little hat. And everyone, these were so fun. So I definitely hope that you give these a try. And it was really neat to take just the same fabrics and just mix them up a little bit to make 3 really fun shelf sitters. And I thought these would look great with the farmhouse Christmas, my Woodlands Christmas, or just about any Christmas style. These little hats would fit perfect in. Now you can see I'm kind of scrunching that one a little. I wanted to just give that illusion for each one, something a little different to make it look like a little hat. And then I decided to pull in that snowflake scarf around the white snowflake towel fabric that I used on top. And I thought this one was so fun, where I took the bottom of that scarf and made a really cute little pom-pom type thing to go on top of the hat. But I think these little hats are definitely a keeper for me. You'll have to let me know what you think of these in the comments below. Well, everyone, like I said, if you're new here, I'm Tonya. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here today. I can't wait to share all of these fun Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs with you. Now you can see on this one, I'm just going to fold that over in the back and just glue everything down really well. And isn't this really cute how it just looks so like a little hat on someone's head? Added that little pom-pom, and look how adorable my little toboggans are. Now for our next DIY coming up, I went over in the supply section for the school supplies, and I found these little pen holders in this buffalo check pattern. And I thought, I know exactly what I'm going to do with these. I was going to make a cute little shelf sitter. They do have a little gap there, so I just used one of those craft sticks to fill in that little space. I took one of these new beautiful ornaments from Dollar Tree. I love these little white Christmas wreaths, and pulled off one of the little candlestick rings and cut it apart and just glued them around the top. And I thought this made the perfect little piece of Christmas decor to set in your bathroom, or would make beautiful kitchen decor, or really anywhere in your home that you just wanted to have a little bit of Christmas setting up on a shelf. And look how pretty this one turned out, everyone. Now for our next DIY, I thought I would do something a little different. I took these candy cane wire rims, and I thought I would make a really unique kind of piece of wall art. And I love this new garland that they have at Dollar Tree with the black and white little tiny buffalo check. And I just wrapped that all around there, and I'm actually gonna hang this with the little curls going upward. And I thought this made just a really fun and unique design, something a little different to hang on the wall. And actually I tried this out, and this would work wonderful on your front door also. Now they did have some little snowflake garland next to this buffalo check garland, and I just decided that I would wrap that around there and just pull in all of that white, and picked up some of those little white bottle brush trees, added those, and then you'll see I'm just gonna start adding a little bit of greenery, my little owl that I had from Dollar Tree, and some pine cones, and this design just started coming together, and I thought it made a really fun little winter kind of Wonderland theme for Christmas all the way through winter. So definitely let me know if you enjoyed this design in the comments below. Now for our next design, everyone, I found these new little black and white checked signs, and it was there in the crafting section, and I decided just to glue 3 of these together, and I was going to make a real pretty piece of wall art with this. And you know how much I love black and white and neutrals if you follow my channel, so this was definitely a keeper for me. And I did glue it a little bit more on the back. You could probably add a couple of craft sticks if you're worried about it coming apart, but it seemed to be together just fine, so I was happy with that. And now I'm going to take some of these little rub-on transfers in the gold and just put Let It Snow, and then I'm going to pull out a little bit of greenery and then some of those little white snowflake ornaments and add those to this. And I thought this made a really beautiful little piece of wall art for any home decor. Now I'm going to finish this off by cutting that little snowflake in half and just putting it right above those little pine cones and greenery. And everyone, look how beautiful this is just setting up. Well, everyone, I hope you're enjoying today's Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. And if so, leave me one of those little snowflakes in the comments below and let me know you're still here. We got a few more to go. Now, I'm going to take one of these sleds from Dollar Tree, going to take it apart, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with this one. I picked up this little bundle of fabric in the Dollar Tree Plus section, and I'm just going to mix up all these little patterns, and we're going to make a little fabric sled out of this. And I thought this would be a beautiful little piece of decor for your sewing room, or you could just have it anywhere in your home, really. I just thought that it would be fun and different to try to make this with some fabric. And you can see I just kind of glued everything on. There's really no rhyme or reason. Just tuck those ends under and just fold them and glue them and pull it as tight as you can to get a smooth look on your front side. Then I decided to clean up the back by just adding another piece of fabric on there to just seal everything in really well. And everyone, this turned out so adorable. I thought this was such a cute little Christmas sled, and I still kind of went with the little Winter Wonderland kind of woodlands theme on this, and just what a fun little design. I'm really enjoying these little black and whites and the neutrals today. Now I'm going to add that little bunch of greenery. I really enjoy this greenery that Dollar Tree has with the frosted look. And then I'm going to add that little Merry Christmas sign and that cute little gnome, and pop in a few more of my little pine cones, and that's pretty much going to finish this design off. And here it is displayed on my shelf, and I hope you enjoyed this one, everyone. Now for our next design, we're going to be taking one of those wood snowflakes, and I really never knew what I wanted to do with these, and I thought if you're fortunate enough to have a really large, big Christmas tree, it would be beautiful to have several of these hanging on there. I took that chalk smoke glaze and rubbed that on my little snowflake. And of course you can see there I used that white linen on my snowflake. Added one of those cute little Dollar Tree buffalo check bows to the top. And look how adorable this little snowflake is. And then I love this one so much that I decided to make one more. So I did the same thing. I painted my snowflake white, and then I added that chalk smoke glaze to those little Christmas trees. And I'm going to glue those right on the front and add one of those little Christmas stars right above this design, and add a little bit of snow on top of my branches of my pine trees. And what a fun and beautiful little snowflake ornament this made. And this would also look beautiful as a little piece of wall art if you're like me and have a smaller Christmas tree. But here, this one hanging up looks so pretty on the little Christmas tree. Well, everyone, we got a couple of more. Now, this one was really fun. I had some leftover fabric, and I went ahead and grabbed some men's socks, and I had my little containers from spring, and I thought that I would just cut off the top of that sock and just fit that right over there, and it made the cutest little base for my fabric Christmas tree that I'm going to make. And now I'm just going to use those little styrofoam tree-shaped cones that they have there at Dollar Tree. And you'll see me here in a moment. I'm just going to take and roll that right up on there. And these were so simple. And I really love these. I think these are such fun little designs to make these fabric trees. And you can dress them up in so many different ways. So these are definitely a keeper for me. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of that rope twine and wrap it around there just to add a little something and little dimension. And I love to add like different things on my designs just so it gives it a lot of different elements for your eye to look at. And I decided to add a little white star to the top, and then I even added just a little bit of those really pretty kind of gold colored pine cones you'll see here in a moment that I'll add to the bottom of that. And I thought these look so beautiful setting up on the shelf. Now for our last DIY, I'm just going to be taking some of these little snow globes, and I'm going to fill them up with just little pieces of wood chips and greenery. And I used those little lids with the chain on them that I found back in the spring at Dollar Tree, and they fit really perfect onto these little snow globes. And I thought this made the cutest little Christmas ornaments. And you can see I just filled that up with the little white trees, and I'll put some little branches and sticks and little pieces of wood in there, and it just made this have just the cutest little woodland theme. Well, everyone, while we're finishing this, I will say thank you so much for being here today. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And also, don't forget to leave me a comment below. I love to hear from each and every one of you. And let me know if you enjoyed these today. Well, everyone, I will see you on the next one.